Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Shafira Lucyana Herlambang. I am a second year student majoring in Madrasah Ibtidaiyah Teacher Education at the State Islamic University Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. In this video, I will present my hortatory text about how elementary school teachers being active on social media. Elementary school teachers who are active on social media risk blurring the line between professionalism and personal expression. While some argue that teachers' involvement in social media can improve communication, expand the reach of education, and strengthen relationships with students and parents, these benefits must be critically considered. Teachers' presence on digital platforms without clear boundaries can encourage inappropriate behavior among students, weaken direct social interaction, and violate ethical communication norms. Furthermore, sensitive personal content can damage the image of educators as role models. Therefore, although social media has educational potential, elementary school teachers should limit or avoid using digital platforms for non-educational purposes to maintain professional integrity, moral honor, and student safety. First, the presence of teachers on social media can have a negative impact on student social development, especially in terms of real interaction in the school environment. Research conducted at Baros Mandiri 5 Elementary School indicates that young children experience a decline in empathy, collaboration skill, and interest in face-to-face communication. They are more interested in virtual communication that does not require deep emotional involvement. This reinforces concerns that exposure to teachers' personal or educationally irrelevant digital activities may foster unhealthy relationship patterns among students. Second, teachers' activities on social media can trigger a decline in student behavior through an unconscious process of imitation. Research by Pranoto et al. 2018 shows that teachers' open and unrestricted use of Facebook has an impact on students' digital behavior. The study found that students tend to imitate their educators' online habits, from the way they communicate to their style of online interaction. Some students even exhibit signs of declining discipline, such as neglecting school assignments due to distraction by social media or being exposed to age-inappropriate content by following accounts followed by their teachers. This phenomenon becomes increasingly concerning when digital supervision in both school and home environments is inadequate. Third, teachers' activities on social media that do not completely with Islamic ethical values can constitute serious moral and professional misconduct. Anggraini 2024 emphasizes the importance of digital behavior that reflect Islamic values such as honesty, trust, and responsibility as taught in Al-Qur'an. In this context, teachers as moral role models should be at the forefront of maintaining communication ethics, including in the virtual world. However, in reality, it is not uncommon to find teachers engaging in unethical digital behavior, such as spreading gossip or even sharing unverified information. Such actions not only violate the principles of Islamic communication, but also erode public trust in the teaching profession. Furthermore, such behavior can weaken the role of teachers as moral guides who should instill noble values in students from an early age. As parents, we see more and more clearly that elementary school teachers' involvement in social media for non-educational purposes carries more risks than benefits. The consequences cannot be overlooked, ranging from a decline in the quality of our children's social interactions, the adoption of inappropriate behavior, to violations of communications ethics that contradict the religious and cultural values we uphold. All of this demonstrates that uncontrolled digital activities can undermine the role of teachers as both educators and moral role models for our children. Therefore, we strongly recommend that teachers limit their personal social media activities and use digital space solely for educational purposes that support students' positive development. We also hope that school and educational institutions will establish clear digital ethics policies and guidelines for teachers to maintain professionalism while ensuring a healthy, safe, and meaningful learning environment for children both in the real world and in the digital realm. That's it. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.